The amount of city traffic is constantly increasing. Your ability to adjust and adapt to these changes will determine how safe a driver you really are. Your knowledge should include recognition of the hazards of driving and how to protect yourself. Skill is more than eye, hand, foot coordination. It is a well-rehearsed driving strategy which involves anticipation, reaction, and the constant change of space between your vehicle and other vehicles. You should constantly strive for improvement. Improvement can be measured in your elimination of risk-taking, your adherence to speed limits, and your ability to take corrective action when necessary. Scanning. Most of what you do as a defensive driver is in response to what you see while driving. Avoid a fixed stare. Keep your eyes moving and learn to read the complete traffic environment. Avoid driving in someone else's blind spot. This can be just as dangerous as not checking your own. Speed up or drop back, but never stay for an extended time in a blind spot area. Make sure your vehicle can be seen by other drivers. Do not rely on your mirrors alone to see other vehicles. Turn your head quickly to see if the way is clear. Clearly showing other drivers and pedestrians what you plan to do early enough to avoid a collision. Anytime you plan to change directions, use your turn signals, whether you are changing lanes, turning at an intersection, entering a freeway, pulling away from a curb, or pulling off to the side of the road. Develop the habit of using your turn signals even when you do not see other vehicles on the road. The vehicle you do not see is the most dangerous one. Here are some rules to follow. 1. Signal at least 4 seconds before you turn so other drivers will have time to react. 2. If you plan to turn beyond an intersection, do not signal until you are at the intersection. Drivers at the intersection may pull out in front of you. Expert drivers try to scan the entire driving scene at least 10 seconds ahead. In the city, 10 seconds is about 1 block. Doing this will help you avoid the need for last-minute moves. It also will be easier to keep your vehicle on a steady path rather than weaving in its lane. Scanning does not mean looking at the middle of the road. It means taking in the entire scene, including the side of the road. Scanning the road ahead and around you helps you see vehicles that may enter your path by the time you get there. Signs warning of hazards ahead, or signs routing you to another street or road. It also helps you keep awake and alert. You also should make sure you have a good view of any cross street. If a building or row of parked vehicles blocks your view, edge forward slowly until you can see. If a line of vehicles in one lane is blocking your view of another lane, wait until the vehicles move. If you try to look by sticking the nose of your vehicle into the other lane, you may get hit or force pedestrians into traffic lanes. If a vehicle ahead stops suddenly, you are in trouble unless you are alert. Look for clues that a driver ahead may be going to stop, such as slowing down, an oncoming driveway with a vehicle exiting, a bicyclist on the road ahead, turn signals blinking, or brake lights coming on. Do not rely on turn signals of another driver. The driver may signal to turn right and then turn left, or may not turn at all. Look as far ahead as you can. That way you may spot trouble ahead that might cause the driver in front of you to slow or stop suddenly. Blind spots. Blind spots are areas on the left and right side of your vehicle that are not visible in your mirror. If your vehicle does not have a right side view mirror, the right blind spot will be larger than the one on the left. Other blind spots can occur when vehicles are parked too close to the intersection or when bushes, trees, and buildings block your view. In situations like these, inch your vehicle forward until you have a clear view, then proceed when the way is clear. You will be constantly making decisions every mile you drive. There is a right way to make these decisions. It's known as defensive driving. Emergency vehicles. You must yield the right-of-way to all emergency vehicles using the sirens, air horns, or flashing red or blue lights. When possible, you must pull over to the right edge of the road. If you are in an intersection, drive through the intersection before you pull over. Signaling. Before making any turn, whether the turn is into another roadway, a parking lot, another traffic lane, or leaving a parking position, it is extremely important that you signal. Your signal lets other drivers, cyclists, and pedestrians know your intentions. In urban and metropolitan areas, you must signal continuously for 100 feet before making a turn or lane change. Here are some added tips. Pay special attention to speed limit signs and warning signs, such as those warning of curves, steep hills, or other hazards.